Welcome back to This Day in Scottish History. I'm your host, Colin MacDonald, and today we are heading to the Scottish borders to explore a remarkable feat of engineering and design, the Gattonside Suspension Footbridge. Formerly opened on October 26, 1826, this bridge has connected the town of Melrose to the village of Gattonside for nearly 200 years, providing not only a practical crossing over the River Tweed, but also becoming a beloved landmark in the area. In the early 19th century, bridge building saw a period of rapid innovation, and the Gattonside Footbridge was one of the first chain suspension bridges of its kind in Scotland. This type of structure was becoming more popular due to its efficiency and the ability to span large distances with fewer supports in the water, making it ideal for crossing wide rivers like the Tweed. The bridge was built using iron link suspension chains, a wooden deck, and striking Gothic-style stone pylons that give the structure its distinctive and elegant appearance. These castellated masonry pylons, topped with crenellated heads and pointed arches, provide not just structural support, but a visual reminder of the craftsmanship that defined early 19th century engineering. The engineering firm responsible for its construction, Redpath, Brown and Comey, were pioneers of their time. The Gattonside Bridge was designed under the guidance of John Stevenson Brown, a former blacksmith-turned-engineer from Peeblishire, who became renowned for his work with iron. His design for the Gattonside Bridge not only displayed aesthetic flair, but also employed advanced structural techniques, particularly in the use of iron link chains and rod suspenders. This footbridge was created specifically for pedestrians, although in its early years it was sturdy enough to handle the occasional horse. At around 91 metres in length, the bridge was a significant achievement, allowing people from the surrounding countryside to easily reach Melrose without having to depend on ferries or long detours along the banks of the river. The bridge's narrow wooden deck, which measures just over 4 feet wide, allows pedestrians to enjoy an intimate and serene crossing of the Tweed, where they can take in breathtaking views of the surrounding Scottish borders landscape. From the bridge, one can see the iconic Melrose Abbey in the distance and the lush green hills that characterise this beautiful part of Scotland. Like any structure of this age, the Gattonside Suspension Bridge has had its share of wear and tear over the years. By the late 20th century, it was clear that the bridge needed significant restoration. In 1991, a major reconstruction was carried out, preserving its historic chains and pylons but replacing the deck with a new wooden structure. Despite the updates, the bridge retains much of its original charm and continues to serve the local community as a functional and beautiful pedestrian crossing. In fact, while the Gattonside Footbridge may seem a modest structure in comparison to larger suspension bridges, its design is an early and important example of the engineering principles that would go on to revolutionise bridge building around the world. Suspension bridges are now synonymous with iconic structures such as the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, but in the 1820s, this method was still cutting edge. As we mark the anniversary of the Gattonside Suspension Footbridge's opening, we are reminded of the deep connection between Scotland's landscape and its people. The bridge has stood for almost 200 years as a testament to the innovation and craftsmanship of its builders. For the residents of Melrose and Gattonside, it is much more than just a crossing. It is a cherished part of their local heritage. Although the bridge is now a Category B listed building, protecting it as a significant historical structure, it remains a vital part of daily life for locals and visitors alike. Whether it's used for a peaceful riverside stroll, a shortcut between the village and town, or simply as a way to enjoy the natural beauty of the Scottish borders, the Gattonside Suspension Footbridge stands as a reminder of Scotland's enduring ability to blend functionality with beauty. So, as we celebrate this historic milestone, we take a moment to reflect on the impact that thoughtful design and engineering can have on a community. The Gattonside Suspension Footbridge, opened on this day in 1826, remains an enduring symbol of innovation and connection. If you ever find yourself in the Borders region, a walk across this elegant bridge offers not only a journey across the river, but a journey through time. That's all for today's episode of This Day in Scottish History. I'm Colin MacDonald, and as always, haste you back for more tales from Scotland's past. Until then, keep exploring, and I'll see you next time.